Today we are making these three AIs to work really hard to make a simple web-based Fortnite clone. They only gonna use coding to generate 3D models and animations. And we require only three things: a 3D environment, a shooting system, and a building system. This is the master prompt for today, and it should be more than enough for this project. One rule we should keep in mind is that we are going to give them only 3 chances. If they make the game playable, then they pass, otherwise they fail. First, it's Gemini's turn. Gemini is actually people's favorite AI on this topic, so it really should do well for your sake. So let's choose the Pro model and then choose the Canvas tool. Now give it the prompt. Hope it passes this test. So Gemini is done with coding now and gave us this game that we can play right here. And by the way, the code length is 1233 lines, which is literally on the higher end of AI coding limit. So let's put the code inside VS Code and check it out. Now let's click on drop in and hopefully it will work like a charm. So right off the bat we are dropping into the battleground and we are getting shot. So that's working and we can die as well. Let's now check the shooting system. Yeah, we can shoot them and check out the recoil. We have recoil on the guns, like what the hell. Also the enemies are blinking when getting shot, which is a really nice indication, and we are dying. We placed 6th. This time we're going for the victory royale. Are these wood? How do I get it? Oh, I'm getting shot. Okay, now we should focus on work. We have only 2 players left. It's top 2 situation. And we win. I guess the other player died to the zone. Well, the shooting mechanism is working greatly, but what we can do right now is to ask it to fix the building mechanism and add UI for switching between guns and pickaxe, add rocks and proper 3D models for getting materials, and add some 3D models for the guns. These should make the game a bit more fun. Okay, so what you're going to see now is going to be the third attempt with Gemini. Gemini had a second attempt which it failed to make it playable, and then I asked it here to make fixes in it and it did. So this is the end product by Gemini. So it's called Fort Build V2 and these are the instructions to play it. So Q is the build mode. We should keep that in mind because this is a hell we are stepping into. And it's begun. We're getting shot from every possible angle right now. All we can do is to try and run away to a safe spot. And we are dead. So this is a dead trap. Let's give it another shot. But this time we're going to go for the materials to build walls. Where is the closest tree? Okay, here we go. Okay, so now we have enough trees, but we cannot build a thing because it's not working. I'm pressing Q and right clicking and nothing is happening. And also the weapon switch system is also not working. But Gemini has used its 3 attempts. But still, I'm gonna give it one last chance to fix things up. So these are all my renting to Gemini. Let's send it and hopefully it fixes things up. Otherwise, Gemini is failing this test. Okay, so this is the 4th attempt of Gemini and right off the bat, the build mode seems to be working. Though we are still getting bombarded by bullets. And we died. I think we should ask Gemini to calm other players down. All the players seem to be targeting me alone and not everyone. I'm constantly dying within seconds of spawning. Wait, is that not right spelling of dying? Okay, so bots will now actively scan for the nearest targets, whether that's you or another bot. They will fight each other, patrol when idle, and switch targets dynamically based on proximity. Thanks Gemini, that's exactly what I want. And now the game is kind of calmer, but we are still dying. But there is a funny bug. We can fly if we spam jump button. We are literally killing people from the sky and we are taking 0 damage from their shards. This is Skybridge 2026. Now that everybody is gone and we can collect wood, let's try building now. Oh, so the building is working alright as well. So Gemini has officially completed the requirements and it took 6 attempts in total. I guess it's disqualified, but good job Gemini. And now we're gonna use a new AI to compete in this challenge. It's none other than MiniMax, our today's sponsor. This is a new AI which is rivaling the top AIs in literally all benchmarks. But the good thing about it is that its specialty is programming and not being jack of all trades. And honestly, MiniMax should pass this test without any difficulty. So we first choose the custom mode so it would not rush through the work and use the newer model, the MiniMax M2.1. Now we give it the prompt and we should be good to go. Right now MiniMax AI is 80% off till January 15th, meaning it's only $2 right now. And if you use my link from description, you will get an extra 12% off on top of that. So try out MiniMax right now. And within like 2 minutes, it generated us the code. But this is the second attempt. The first attempt was really good, but the controls were not working properly. So I asked it to invert the WASD movement controls and this is what we got. The game is called Fortnite-Lite. and it says controls inverted as per request. The cool thing about this game is that it has options for board count, map size and the difficulty, which is really cool. So I'm going for a board count of 20, map size should be large and difficulty should be hard. We are ultra pro gamer, so this should be a breeze. Let's drop in. And right off the bat, as you can see, we have proper human-like 3D model and we also have animations. Gemini didn't bother with making animations or 3D models, and we also have proper pickaxe and rifle 3D models. This is really cool, and mind you, this is only 995 lines of code. This is really peak efficient coding. Okay, so we should be focusing on winning the game now. We can go around and gather some wood. The trees have hit reaction too. That's really nice. There is an enemy. I choose U rifle. We can shoot him from here. And he's dead. We loot him as well. There are a lot of players there. Maybe we should start building houses now. Wow, this is really cool. We can get closer this way. Okay, so we are out of materials. Now we need to kill everyone. We need to be really stingy with our bullets because we only have capacity for 30. Wait, we only have 2 bullets left? Can we win this game? I guess we have already won because the bots are immune to the zone damage. So I guess we need to make the bots take damage from the zone, and also I want a sniper to be added to the game with zoom features. That would be really amazing. So I asked MiniMax to make those changes for me. Okay, so now we have an option to place this game on the web directly from here, and I can share this as well. You guys could play this. So let's drop in on the game, and right off the bat I want to use the sniper. Wait, it's working like a charm. What the hell? And now we won, because zone is also affecting the other bots. Let's play one game seriously and then we can move on to the next AI. Let's increase board count to 100, difficulty should be hard and map size should be large. Now we are talking pro gaming. We are now killing players back to back, and after like 10 kills we won. Because zone took care of the rest of them. There are surely way more stuff we can add to the game, but the 3 chances are already used and the game is also pretty good. So we're not going overboard with it like Gemini. Also, you can play this game by clicking on the link in description. And also check out and use MiniMax for yourself, which is also linked in the description. Shout out to MiniMax for sponsoring this video, and we are now moving to the next AI. Finally, it's ChatGPT's turn now. Let's choose the 5.2 thinking model and then choose extended thinking mode. This right here is the best ChatGPT can do. Now let's paste the prompt here and let's see what we are going to get out of it today. The coding is done and let's put this into VS Code to test it out. Okay, so this is the initial game. It's really dark. It has a Souls-like lighting. Right off the bat we are stuck to the ground. We cannot move using WASD, but we can jump and move forward. Maybe we will be bunny hopping for the rest of the game. Also, the enemies are not visible, I don't know why. There is basically a lot of things wrong with this game. So we have to give a long list of improvements to ChatGPT. Okay, so ChatGPT made us the game, but it wasn't really enjoyable at all. So we had to ask this stuff. This is the last and final chance of ChatGPT. This better work out. And oh boy, ChatGPT passed by a thin hair. The game is actually looking good. The before and after of ChatGPT's attempt is crazy. We have a really good 3D model, and by good I mean for a code-based 3D model. We have pretty good movement controls. There are chests as well. We can open chests by clicking E and this poop-like loot spawns. This is peak. We can build as well by pressing Q, and the build mode is working fine as well. Honestly, ChatGPT passes this test as well. I think we should now play a serious game for the Victory Royale. Okay, so first enemy located, first enemy eliminated. And I think that's everyone, there is no one left. And why is there not a Victory Royale yet? I don't know. So in today's video, all 3 AIs managed to pass the test by making a functional Fortnite web-based clone in around 1500 lines of code. While Gemini's passing is up on debate, but this is the best AIs can do at the moment. Making a game entirely from scratch, even making the 3D models using code. And the limit on how long they can code a project is like 2000 lines before they start hallucinating stuff. This test is not meant to show AAA game development, but simple web-based game. You should comment down below who you think was better coder and how good do you think they were compared to your expectations. And also subscribe to my channel and hit the like button as well. And I will see you guys in the next video.